Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Oh yeah, this is happening. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Yes, 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 yes. Oh man, what a great day. What a beautiful day. Buy Melania Coin, would you? Just buy some Melania Coin. It's time. It's time to buy some Melania Coin, losers. If you love Donald Trump, you buy Melania Coin. That's how it works. That's how it works. You don't just get to support Donald Trump unless you take all of your savings, your entire life savings, and put it into Melania Coin because he said it was going to go to the moon, baby. It's going to the moon. Donald Trump said it was going to go to the moon. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. Buy Melania Coin. This is not financial advice. Buy Melania Coin. Listen. If you haven't bought Melania Coin yet, I don't know what the hell you think you're doing here. I don't know what the hell. How do you call yourself a Trump supporter if you aren't buying Melania Coin right here, right now? It's time. You could call in https colon. https colon. Oh, that just didn't do that. https colon / morningsky.live/PYB. This is what we are doing today. You can call in. The topic of the day is Melania Coin. It's the best. Is it not the best? Of course it's the best. It's Melania Coin, the greatest first lady who ever lived. Melania didn't just stand next to it. She launched her own coin. How dare you even suggest that she isn't pulling her own weight? I know you love her. I love her. It's time to buy. She made the greatest movie of the year, the Melania movie. I know you liked it. It was the best movie of the year. Way better than the Trump movie. Way better than the Trump movie. I mean, come on. The Trump movie, am I right? Who wanted the Trump movie? I wanted a Melania movie. morningsky.live/PYB. Don't be a loser. Get in. You can call in at any time. It's fun. You'll have good times. You'll have a good time. She launched her own. Melania Coin dropped just days before the inauguration, man. It just happened. Remember the inauguration? You guys were all excited about Bezos being in that room, man. But I was excited about Melania Coin. I couldn't wait to dump all my money into it. She extracted hundreds of millions of dollars from Trump's own supporters. And then it collapsed. But that's okay, man. I'm hodling. Just because Melania Coin collapsed does not mean it's going to the moon, guys. It's going to be the new currency. You know this. You know that it's going to be the new currency. Once the petrodollar fails and collapses completely, who do you think is going to be what's going to be the new currency? What are you going to buy pizzas with? What are you going to buy pizzas with, man? You're going to buy it with Melania Coin. Buy Melania Coin right now. Now's their time to get in. Buy the dip. Buy the dip, baby. You got to buy that dip on that Melania Coin, son. What are you doing? You have to. When the petrodollar collapses, you're going to be wishing you had the Melania Coin, boy. You're going to be wishing you listened to me when that petrodollar collapses. You're going to want to buy some pizza, and you can't even buy a pizza without Melania Coin. How are you going to go see the new Michael Jackson movie if you don't have Melania Coin? All movies will now be paid for in Melania Coin. Haven't you heard? That's why she made a movie, so she could get into that space, man. She's now in the movie space. Call in at morningsky.live/PYB. It's a call-in show. Call in. You can let me know how you feel about the Melania Coin. How do you think it's going to happen? The First Lady monetized the presidency to fleece these same people who voted for her husband. If that's not disqualifying for the entire movement, nothing is. And if you believe in the MAGger movement, if you're a MAGger, if you're out there and you're a MAGger, I want to know why you didn't buy Melania Coin. If you support and believe Donald Trump about the nuclear weapons in Iran, why don't you believe him about Melania Coin? Do you have the sneakers? Do you have the cell phone, the Trump phone? They haven't been delivered yet, but I swear one day they will deliver them. One day they'll get around to delivering those phones. Buy Melania Coin now. It's going to the moon, everybody. It's going to the moon. It's going to be the biggest thing since Dogecoin. It's going to be the biggest meme coin. Donald Trump and Melania. Melania is now a meme coin entrepreneur. Wow. Wow. We have the first meme coin entrepreneur as vice president and first lady. Oh, wait. No, she's not the vice president. Vance is the vice president. But Donald Trump is the president. How come we don't have a JD coin, man? We need a JD coin. The Trump family has run a continuous extraction operation from NFTs, meme coins, fake universities, fake charities, targeting their own base. A bunch of gullible losers, a bunch of rubes, rednecks, and hayseeds. Now, I want to get myself one of them NFTs. Donald Trump, he's so funny. He's got himself a cowboy hat on. He's riding a dinosaur. This is the business model. Melania Coin is not an anomaly. The people defending it would be calling for prison time if a Democrat pulled half of this shit. I swear to God, if an anarchist did this shit, they'd kill me. They'd kill me if I did this. They'd murder me if I did this shit. Made a skyjack coin and watched it collapse. Pump and dump. Man, I think we should pump and dump Melania. We should all buy it right now. Let's all go on and buy thousands of dollars. Let's do GameStop it. Let's GameStop Melania Coin. You know, all these guys want to get in on it, right? How much Melania Coin is left? Can we buy in? It's going to the moon. I just bought a pizza with Melania Coin. Have you guys seen the Melania movie? My favorite part is when she's singing Billie Jean ain't my lover. That's my favorite part. Billie Jean's not my lover. She's just a girl who says I am the one. That's my favorite, man. When Melania's like, just a... She can't sing along. It was fun, though. You know you love her. You know you love Melania. Do you have the Melania Coin? I want to know somebody who has Melania Coin. Please call in if you have Melania Coin. And if you don't have Melania Coin, please call in and tell me why you have Melania Coin. Do you support Trump? And how am I supposed to believe that you actually support Trump if you don't have Melania Coin? How am I supposed to believe you if you don't have Melania? Only true believers have Melania Coin. That's how you know. You know, when they say if like a Christian, if you're saved, you act like you're saved. You're a good person. You act like Jesus if you're saved. You start acting like Jesus. If you're Donald Trump, if you're a supporter, I want to see your Melania Coin wallet. I want to see that Melania Coin wallet right now. Show it. Prove it. Prove you're a supporter. I'm sick of all these sycophantic, milquetoast, fair-weather Donald Trump supporters. If you're a real Donald Trump supporter, I want to see your Melania Coin. That's it. We got to move forward. The G-Max coin. That's my Bubba coin, baby. G-Max used to call me Bubba back in the day. She used to call me Bubba. She named her horse after me for obvious reasons. And Donald Trump throat goated me on that Bubba Hotep. Got that Bubba Hotep, baby. Yeah, baby. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's what I said after Donald Trump blew me. Listen, if you're really a Donald Trump supporter, I want to see the Melania Coin wallet. I want to see how much Melania Coin you got. Those are the real believers. The true believer. Everyone else, you're full of shit. I don't believe you believe anything Donald Trump says if you ain't got that Melania coin. 1-star rating. Why do we have 7 days in a week? Well, because we used to have only a few, right? We used to only have 5, right? They kept making more days. 7 days a week. The second I saw G-Max, I wanted to party so bad. That's how it is. G-Max, he makes you want to party. The Democrats' playbook simplified. 1, create a problem. 2, complain about that problem. 3, complain about Republicans. 4, repeat. If a Democrat, first of all, not a Democrat, but if a Democrat had a Melania coin and extracted millions of dollars out of their supporters and then watched it collapse, what you would be calling for prison time. There would be prison time. She belongs in prison. Wait, blocked for sure. Do you have Melania coin? I want to see your Melania coin. You're full of shit. You're a Russian bot if you ain't got that Melania coin. You are not a Donald Trump supporter. You're a charlatan. I don't believe you. I don't believe you that you are a Donald Trump supporter if you ain't got that sweet Melania coin. That sweet Melania coin. I've been harassing MAGA all day. That's nice. Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus. Wait, Jupiter? No, is Thor Jupiter? No, Thor ain't Jupiter. What do you mean Jupiter? Thor's day is Thursday. Venus, Saturn, 7 days a week. The 7 visible gods of the sky. The gods of the sky. Trump, Melania. I thought it had something to do with the fact that we wanted to have 365 days a week. We wanted 4 days a week, 4 weeks a month, 12 months a year. I thought that's why. Trump, Melania, and their ilk are shameless, corrupt grifters. Oh, so you don't want Melania? You don't want some of that sweet cash when this shit goes to the moon, John Webster? You don't want this sweet moon rocket? You don't want to get on this rocket? You ain't on the Trump train bound for glory? Man, you need to get that Melania coin, baby. You need to get that Melania coin in your life, John Webster. Of course they're grifters, and she's in on it. She's in on it. NFTs, meme coins, fake universities, fake stakes, fake charities, and they target their own suckers over and over again. These rubes, these hayseeds, just constant. Just like, can you imagine being such a sucker? Like, we've all fallen for a con before. We all have. I know it sucks. We've all fallen for a huckster. All of us have. But could you imagine buying the Trump phone and convincing your friends and your relatives to buying the Trump phone because you supported Don Jr.? Because can you imagine buying Melania coin at like $1 a coin and now it's at 10 cents? It's time. The dread pirate Rob. It's time. Melania coin. Buy it, baby. It's time. Buy Melania coin. Dude, you dream about this on a daily basis. What do you mean? Can you imagine? You imagine that you sleep? Can you imagine that you sleep? Now it's 1 ruble. It's worth 1 ruble now. How many Melania coins can I get for how many So it's Vladimir Putin getting on the phone. Donald, how many Melania coins can I buy for 1 ruble? I want a Melania coin for 1 ruble. Please, Donald, they will not let me buy Melania coin here in the Russian state. I would love to buy some Melania coin. What's a better investment, do you think? Trump coin or Melania coin? What do you think? What do you think? Can you imagine how much Trump you can have in your life? Just imagine it. Can you imagine buying that fucking Trump coin, that Trump phone? Can you imagine buying that Trump phone and never getting the phone? Like, they're still waiting on those phones, son. They're still waiting on those phones. When's it going to come? Yeah. I was going to say the yuan, but I didn't want to do the accent. Someone would clip me doing the accent and that'd be the end. I didn't want to do that. Hottest crypto on the planet, Positrack. You nailed it, man. It's going to the moon. Melania Coin, going to the moon. But if Trump tells the truth, and if the petrodollar is dying, if Melania Coin is the future, then every true believer should liquidate all of their savings right now and go all in. Go all in. Because Donald Trump tells the truth about everything. I want to see it. Do it. And then we'll check back in 6 months. Do it today. We'll check back in 6 months. Let's test your conviction you love Donald Trump so much. I'll prove it. Prove how much you love him. Call in and tell me how much Melania Coin you're going to buy today. I want to know how much Melania Coin you will buy today. This is not financial advice. This is a test of your conviction. If you genuinely believe everything the man says, do it. Microbe Joe, did you get your Melania Coin? Microbe Joe, did you get the Melania Coin? Microbe Joe, did you buy that Melania Coin? I want to know, buddy. Come on, tell me. Did you get it? Did you get it? Don't go too fast. I'm imagining Trump. Don't go too fast. Imagine him. You're asking more of my imagination than ever thought possible. That's good. You know what? It's good to exercise. It's like a muscle. You got to flex it. You got to work it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lincoln, of course. I wonder if Melania Coin will do better than the Mary Todd coin. That's how we're going to judge the success of our first ladies from now. Be best. Don't bully on the cyber. Do not bully cyberny. Do not do the bully cyber. I don't like cyber bullies, but I marry the cyber bully. And now I am, you're up 0.33x. Did you buy the dip? Did you buy the dip? That's what Don Jr. said, buy the dip. He went like this. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. That's my Don Jr. impersonation. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Remember when he did that? He said, buy the dip. And then all of a sudden, the market bounced because he was telegraphing what his father was doing. Oh, it was awesome. I love when he does shit like that. Buy the dip. Don't touch the trim. Invest in purchased Russian, LOL. Yes. Invest in Melania Coin now. Now! If you are a real Trump believer, I want to see your call in and tell me how much Melania Coin you have. It's pinned in the chat. I want to know. morningsky.live/PYB. morningsky.live/PYB. Call into the show. I'd love to talk with you. I want to know why and how much you have. Trump doesn't need the money, so I'm guessing he grifts his cultists just for fun. He did need the money. He does need the money, and money equals power. So he doesn't, I don't think he actually wants money. He just wants the power. And his sons, his whole family, it's a clan, it's a family business, there's a lot of money in that white powder. Remember the Godfather, Sonny wanted to hear out the Turk about that white powder, and the father was like, this type of business is not so good. I don't like business, But our friends in the police department and the politicians, they won't like us anymore. So they don't want to do this. They don't want to do anything to do with the white powder. But the sons had arguments about it. Sonny and Fredo and Michael, they had all the different opinions about what they wanted to do. Don't ever go against the family. Don't ever let anyone inside the family know what you're thinking about. Remember that? Don Corleone. Yeah, it's a family. It's a family business, yeah. It's the same thing. Donald Trump's like, I don't know. There's a lot of money, and a lot of money in those NFTs, boys. A lot of money. And the boys were like, yeah, I mean, the banks aren't letting us have any money, so we got to switch to crypto, son. And then no one will know how much money we're taking from them Russians and them UAEs. They won't know about them Russians and the UAEs. I look like Charlie Kirk. That's a first. Thank you. How much Coley Cricket edits? How many Melania coins did you buy? Don't you ever disagree with the family in front of other people? Don't ever go against the family. Now that I think about it, now that I'm doing my Don Corleone impersonation, I kind of like Donald Trump. Kind of is like Marco Rubio was there. Pete Hegseth was there. Steve Witkoff was there. And I was there too. I was negotiating with the Iranians. I was negotiating with the United States. The United States, we were all negotiating. Yeah. Come to think of it, they kind of talk the same. Erica Kirk will never be allowed to have a nuclear weapon. Ooh, I don't know. We allow very interesting people to get the nuclear weapon. I mean, think about it. We got the nuclear weapon in Pakistan. Those damn Russians. I mean, Erica Kirk, why not give her the nuclear codes? Give it. What do we care? Does she have a coin? Is there an Erica Kirk coin? Is there a TPUSA coin? I'm joking. I actually don't know. Has TPUSA or Erica Kirk released a crypto coin or meme coin? Let's see. TPUSA is launching, oh, fuck me. In January 30th, Erica Kirk has not made any announcement about a cryptocurrency to honor her late husband. But T-Report USA has confirmed that they are launching, oh my God, TPUSA is launching a cryptocurrency, a Charlie Kirk cryptocurrency. Kirk Coin! That's what we need. Opportunists launch meme coins, mourning Charlie Kirk's. Maybe, I don't know if TPUSA is actually behind it, but it seems like they are. There you go. Kirk Coin. Get some Kirk Coin. No, but fuck Kirk Coin, man. Melania Coin. It's all in Melania Coin. You're going to be buying your dildos with Melania Coin. Trust me. This is not financial advice. But if you believe what Donald Trump says, and I know that you do because he always tells the truth, he's never told a lie, then you need to buy Melania Coin today. The petrodollar is collapsing, and Melania Coin is going to the moon. We're not sending people to the moon anymore. We just send them around the moon. We're sending Melania Coin to the moon, baby. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. He's going for Brando. He is kind of, right? Stella! Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the like button. The best dildo. We got the best dildos. We got the best ones. We got the Arnold Palmer sized dildo. We had the Dunny size. And then we have the Arnold Palmer size. It's half lemonade, half iced tea. And oh man, and I love women. Trust me, I love women, folks. I do. I love women. We all love women, right? I wasn't going to say it, but I had to say it because, oh my God, we used to look at him in the shower. Arnold Palmer, oh my God, the sweat and the water dripping off of his big schlong in the water. Oh my God. Arnold Palmer. He was all man. Buy Melania Coin. Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. What do you think Jesus Christ stands for, though? Lord and Savior, what does that mean? What does he stand for? What does it mean to be Christian? Melania Knaus. Melania Knaus? Melania Knaus. Remember when he introduced her at the horse race and he's like, she's from Austria. She wasn't from Austria. He just lied. Sounds fancier to say your girlfriend's from Austria. Back when they were just boyfriend and girlfriend, he's like, this is Melania and she's from Austria. Remember that? Do you remember those days? That was fun. Those were fun times. fun times. New colors, a color you haven't even seen yet. Great, new colors. Turn the other cheek, love thy neighbor. Yeah, man, turn the other cheek, love thy neighbor. All that good Jesus stuff by Melania Coin. If you genuinely believe everything Trump says, that he's protecting you, that the economy is being rebuilt, that crypto is the future of American wealth, that nuclear weapons is the reason why we're in Iran, that cocaine is the reason why we kidnapped the president of Venezuela, then Melania Coin is an obvious investment for you. It's endorsed by the First Lady of the United States of America. It's built on the blockchain. It's built on the blockchain that Trump has embraced. World Liberty Financial. It's the financial instrument of the movement you trust with your life. If you trust this MAGA movement with your life, tell me how much Melania you own today. I want to know. Please call in. morningsky.live/PYB. morningsky.live/PYB. Call up and tell me how much Melania Coin you have or why you're not buying Melania Coin. I'd love to know why you won't buy Melania Coin. I want to hear how much Melania Coin you own, how much money you've made off of it, or if you're against Melania Coin, please call in morningsky.live/PYB. Call in, let me know what's the deal and how you feeling about Melania Coin. I'd love to hear. Spread those cheeks for maggers. Man, if you're a magger, I want to hear it. Why don't you guys believe in this? Why don't you believe in Donald Trump's? She endorsed it, man. The blockchain where savings go to die. How dare you? How dare you? Donald Trump says this is the financial instrument of the future of American wealth. How dare you? He's our president. That's our president you're talking about. And I, for one, still respect the office, okay? I still respect the office. It doesn't matter how I feel about the man, okay? This is the financial instrument of the future of American wealth. Come on down and talk to me. John Webster was, don't follow leaders, watch your parking meters. A little Bob Dylan for you. A little Bob Dylan for you, baby. Who doesn't? Yeah, indeed. It is physically painful to see this madman as the leader of once proud, free, and admirable nation. My deepest condolences. I mean, the King of England is now the staunchest voice for American-style democracy. The King of England came to our country and said, hey, Congress, why don't get your fucking heads out of your asses and get to work? I mean, this is what... Hello, I am the King of England, and I'm here to tell you that we did do a jolly good job, didn't you? Did a jolly good job in getting us out of your hair, didn't you? Let us reestablish the parameters of American-style democracy in this hallowed space, Congress. Please, Congress. Get rid of the madman in who is leading your country. Your meme coin entrepreneur. That's my impersonation of King Charles. I'm sorry. Listen, King Charles, he's the only one talking. He's the only one now. He's the only one. He's the only one now. Invest in Melania Coin. Let's do it. Trump's restart family is doing another rug pull, I see. What do you mean a rug pull? Call in morningsky.live/PYB. I want to know what you mean by a rug pull. I want to know what you mean. This is not a rug pull. This is the future of American wealth. This is the most important financial instrument of American wealth. God bless America and God bless Christianity. How do you God bless Christianity? That's a strange thing to say. How do you God bless? What? God bless Christianity? What a strange thing to say. What? What a weird thing to say. God bless America and all who sail in her. And also God bless Christianity. What? By Buy Melania Coin. This is all CERN's fault. Yeah, man, that Large Hadron Collider. It's all CERN's fault. It's that LHC. You know what I'm saying? The Large Hadron Collider is going. That collider. Now, who's the pirate, Jefferson? I'm the captain now. Solid financial advice here, folks. This is not financial advice. But buy Melania Coin. This is not financial advice. Literally another rug pull. They've done this same thing with the Trump coin before, man. This is the time, man. This is the time. You need to buy Melania Coin. It is now. Now is the time. God bless all the theistic religions equally. God bless them. God bless religion. What the hell? Buy high, sell low, always panic. I'm hodling, man. I put all my money into Melania Coin. With the psychologist, please. Kuno, get on. Let's talk, man. Let's have a conversation, Kuno. morningsky.live/PYB. Buy Melania Coin. I don't think it's a mental illness to believe the president of the United States, okay? He's my leader. We voted for him. We all got in line. We all voted, right? Every American man, woman, and child voted for Donald Trump. He won in a landslide, don't forget. It was a landslide, like a 1% landslide, okay? 1% land. That's a landslide in this economy. In this economy, a 1% landslide. Now, that's a landslide, 1%. Buy Melania Coin. And, you know, I sold my house. And I took all the liquid. I sold the house, and I decided to rent a little hovel because I knew that Melania Coin was a sound investment. So I put all my money, everything that I owned, my children's college accounts, liquidated that shit. They don't need to go to college. Donald Trump says college is for losers. I'm not college. They're not going to college. I have my son and daughter, Skyjack Jr. and Sky Jane, Skyjack and Sky Jill. Skyjack and Sky Jill, man, they don't not going to college. I sold that shit, cashed that shit out, bought Melania Coin. That's what I need. I'm the most MAGA. That's how MAGA I am. They're going to pay back all $350 billion. This is a MAGA-friendly channel. What's Israel going to do when Obama 10-year, $380 billion MOU Israel military support agreement expires in 20? I don't know. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? God bless God. God bless God. God bless. So weird. When are they going to drop the Epstein coin? Bro, that's a secret coin. You're not allowed to own that coin. You only get access to the Epstein coin when you go like what I did and you sell all your earthly possessions and buy Melania Coin. And once you collect enough Melania coins, it unlocks another option and you can buy the Epstein coin and GMAX coin. It's great. There's also Geraldo coin. She's going to save, dude, Melania's going to save everybody. Everybody. Ooh, Timu Elon Musk. Man, that guy's had so much gender affirming. The richest man in the world, the richest man who ever lived, has spent so much money trying to look like me. He got hair plugs to look like, he's had so much gender affirming care to look like a real man. So thank you. Thank you. The richest man who ever lived on planet Earth has, as we, we don't know, there might be richer people on other planets. And some say technically Vladimir Putin might actually be richer than Elon Musk, but we're not really sure about that. So Elon Musk, the richest man who ever lived, has had so much gender affirming care. He got himself a penis implant, for obvious reasons. They don't call me Bubba for nothing. And the hair implant, they got teeth. I never had a cavity and nothing done. He had a jaw implant. Man, he's had a lot. He got himself heightened. He got the height thing because I'm like 6'5" and he was like 5'9" and now he's like 6'2". He's had a lot of gender affirming care. He's basically just a surgical drag show for manliness. And hey, I appreciate I'm flattered. I'm flattered that Elon Musk is trying to look like me. I'm sure that's how Diana Ross felt when Michael Jackson kept on getting surgeries to look like her. That's how I feel, I feel like They all want to look like me. That's great. You want to look like a real man? Get yourself some surgeries to look like me. Thank you. I appreciate it. I got too much testosterone, man, and everyone's trying to look like me. It's a little embarrassing, but I'll take it. I'll take it. You know, I don't. Men don't get as many. Men don't get enough compliments. We don't get enough compliments, and I'll take that as a compliment. Melania is the second coming. She's trans, just like Jesus was. Fuck. Well, it's really just drag, right? I don't know if she's trans, but it's definitely drag. Like extra makeup, extra stuff. You know, ever since Melania converted to Islam, I thought that might hurt my Melania Coin investment. But as soon as Melania converted to Islam, I was like, oh, that's so smart, because now all of those crypto investors in the UAE and Oman and Saudi Arabia and Kuwait and where's the other place? Qatar. All those places that Donald Trump is always going to for some reason. Maybe it's because you can, with the little kids. I don't know. That's conjecture. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know why he's obsessed with those places. Why does he like those places so much, huh? How come he's always doing weird stuff with Mohammed bin Salman? But when Melania converted to Islam, I thought that Melania Coin was going down, but no, going up, baby. It's going to the moon. She's playing 5-dimensional chess, man. She's playing 5-dimension chess, and I am here for it. You minted your own shitcoin called Drone Ammo on Pump Fun. Nice. Well, you ain't no Melania, okay? No one's going to buy pizza with your Melania Coin. No one's ever going to do it. Ding Dang Do is here. Thank you for calling, Ding Dang Do. How much Melania Coin do you own right now?
I'm in about 10 G's on it right now.
10 G's. You put 10 G's on Melania Coin. How much money have you made off of your Melania Coin? Have you lost money or you made money? Are you hodling?
I don't even know what that is.
Hold on for dear life as it falls.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, no, I don't think assets and monopoly money is what you should be centering your life around. Honestly, I have.
What do you mean?
Questions. I don't like money is just utility, but past a certain point, it becomes its own driving force in a man's life. So, just like past the point of utility, you should probably not have it.
Well, that's an interesting point of view, but if you believe everything Trump says like I do, though, I liquidated my entire life so that I could buy more Melania Coin and get filthy rich. I'm going to get rich I'm going to be as rich as Donald. I'll have my own Melania one day.
A side note to that would be a way that like all of us could get in on the ground level when they bribe him, right? Because the coin value goes up and we sell.
Yeah.
So we could, that's not awful. It's bad, but it's not the worst thing ever.
Yeah, it's great. And what's really cool about Donald Trump, someone just asked, how do you think Trump made $4 billion on these coins? He didn't make it on the coin. He made it on the exchange. He's a genius. He's playing 5-degree chess. He's playing 5th-dimensional chess. He's doing great. I mean, it's great. He's making it every time you trade Melania Coin or Donald Trump coin or many other coins, then he takes a percentage every time. It's brilliant. That's how you make $4 billion off the rubes.
Yeah, that's the selling the shovels part when other people are mining for this and that, right? You want to sell
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, the Trump family business is crime and business is booming, baby. But you said you had a question for me, and I'm happy to answer
yesterday
it.
On the follow up, I cut out and I didn't quite get any of your answers a lot. Just because I was speaking and I like that part. But like you've got a lot of animosity in you, my friend. I think maybe too much.
Animosity towards whom?
You have anger in you towards your fellow man, which is strange because you have love in you for animals. I find that to be
What do you
Interesting.
mean?
That strange dichotomy.
I find that shocking because you went out of your way to say very vile and low life type things to me, and I didn't even take the bait. I was very nice to you, and yet you made fun of my girlfriend, the fact that I had a breakup, things that you were literally there
Made
just
fun
to
of
try to
you.
hurt me. Complete ad hominem
Yeah.
attacks about nothing, and I didn't take the bait because I gave you grace. And I do that because I have love for my fellow man. And I know that you don't mean it. I know that that's not you. That's just the
No, 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 no,
flailing
no, no, no.
arms of
Let
a
us
wounded
not
animal.
petty fog here. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I was trying to get you. I was because why
Yeah.
not? It's good TV, right? You say
Because of
so. You say.
yeah, sure, but it's tact. Hitting below the belt, I guess, is good TV. But it's always good to have manners, I suppose, to some degree. I don't have any animosity towards my fellow man. I have
No,
animosity
no, no, no.
toward the
You do.
state,
No,
towards the
okay.
state.
Hmm. Okay, maybe you might be able to spin this that way.
I hate the government. And I hate. Here we go. Shaky Knob says Nazis aren't human, lil bro.
There
Yeah, I
we
mean that's
go.
there you
I
go.
like it.
Yeah, Nazis aren't
Yeah,
humans.
let's go.
It's
Let's
okay to
dive into
punch
that.
Nazis.
So any chicken is a chicken, and a chicken is a person, but any human who doesn't have the correct ideas is not a human.
Oh,
Lovely
correct
logic.
ideas. No, any human that's actively engaged in the oppression of another, there you go, knowingly is
Mm.
fodder, grist for the mill, ready for burial as far as I'm concerned. Prime
Mm.
ripe for the picking, if you will. Strange fruit hanging from the trees. If you
I'm not.
are,
Yeah, I'm okay. I like it. Okay, I like where you're going with it. I mean, I don't think that you would particularly like if I dehumanized you in such a fashion
let me
or
ask you a
another
question.
group.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say you're standing in Texas. Let's say Uvalde, Texas. You're standing in Uvalde, Texas, and for some reason you have a gun in your hand, okay? And you see a person who says, "I'm going to go kill all these kids in the school." They announce it, and then they run into the
Oof.
school with a gun. And you have a gun.
Yeah,
Would
I'd
you do
feel like
something about it?
pretty much. I'd feel like a terrible person if I didn't take action in that situation, right?
There you go. That's where I'm at. Yeah, same. I'm
Mm,
same.
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
See, you
Okay.
see, I just don't like Nazis. I don't like people who are
Yeah,
actively
but here
harming others.
again, Nazis, they like you. They like you, and they see what they're
They
doing
like
as a
my
form
big
of
blue. They like my
protecting
big blue
you.
peepers. They like my big blue peepers. That's all they
So
like.
it's the same energy. I just don't.
They
I
they
just
like
don't
my
see.
they like my big white schlong. They don't like me.
Yeah, the big schlong. You're right, and the flag you're standing in front of it.
48 stars. They love this flag. This is
Right.
the 48-star flag by Jasper Johns. Yeah. But listen, yeah, I don't know. I don't protect Nazis. Don't cry when they die. Don't mind if people kill them. Don't care. Don't care.
Okay, but is it going to be okay if they get power and then they have the same idea about you?
They already do.
Well, they're not killing you yet because you're still alive.
They killed
Unfortunately,
Alex
I guess.
Petty.
Yeah, but he was doing stuff. Yeah,
He wasn't doing shit.
he was there.
He was actively
Okay,
he
fine.
was peacefully practicing his rights. He has the right to protest and he has the right to bear arms. He was doing
He has the
both.
right to be a fucking moron and obstruct a whatever, or just be in the wrong place. This is a right. Sure. Okay. Fantastic. That one dude. So it's okay for me to celebrate if I'm on the other end of the
I mean,
spectrum.
that's one guy that's a good example because everyone knows who he is, but he's not the only one. There's been 2025. There were 24 shootings with ICE agents. It's the most in history of America of any federal agency on America's soil. 34 people died in ICE custody. Several were killed in apprehension. So it was the bloodiest year in ICE history. And as far as federal agencies coming into conflict with with American civilians inside of our borders, it was the bloodiest year as well. More conflict as ever. So like you're like, oh well, it's not happening to you
I
yet.
like
Well,
that
it is
spin.
happening to me. It's happening.
Okay. You're focused on like that. I think homie yesterday was talking about how you're hyper focused on like these numbers that would round up to nothing if they were considered like traffic fatalities or heart disease. So it's
Well,
just
because heart disease and traffic fatalities aren't the state oppression. I don't like state oppression. You ask me why I don't like Nazis. That's why I don't like people tell. If everybody, it's so funny because it's like if people are dying of the, I don't know, Black Plague, go back 1,000, not even 1,000 years, go back 500 years, and well, I guess you have to go back 600 years to get really bad. But like in the 1400s, go back 600 years, and human beings are walking around, and a lot of them are dying of the bubonic plague. A lot of them are dying. Like in Europe, they lost something like 25% of their population. So many people were dying, and that has really not much to do with like the kings and queens and the feudalism. It doesn't totally have something to do with the state actually owning people, right? Now, if I were alive in the times of the Black Death and people were dying all around me, and I was like, you know what, these fucking kings and queens, they're not doing anything about that. They're not helping me out. I'm around all this shit. And they're literally owning humans and buying and selling children and oppressing me. And I belong to them. They own me because I was born on their land. This is fucking crazy. And you would say, yeah, but I mean, it's not as, I mean, look, why can't you pay attention to the Black Death? More people are getting killed by the Black Death than King whatever. And it's like, sure, but that doesn't make.
You wouldn't even have had the words. You wouldn't have even had the concept of the 10 miles outside of your community. So, I mean, it's quite obvious that I'm correct and that your life
No, that's
would have
not
been
true.
much more meaningful.
That's not true. People did know. There was the Reformation of the church was going on. The Protestantism was beginning. People were looking at lords and vassals like this is bullshit. We don't belong to them. There were all sorts of like pretty kind of groundbreaking things happening in the 1400s that, we discount today because, they didn't have but there were big moments. Labor, for example, all of a sudden, one of the reasons why labor started to become more powerful and that kings and queens became less powerful is because so many of the normal people were dying of things like Black Death. And they were dying, so there were just fewer workers. And so then workers who started, well, they had guilds back then, not unions, but they unionized essentially, and they were able to have more power. So things like that were happening, Steve. Things like that were happening. And I'm sure someone like you was there too, going like, oh, well, you're saying it's so bad, but the Black Death's killing way more people than King Doofus over at King Farquaad. For King Farquaad's barely killing anybody. Black Death is killing more people. Why are you? And I'd say, you're crazy, man. I'm fighting for my rights.
You're fighting for my rights. And then you would, I don't know, but you're still going to die. It's like, even if you
We're
have
all going to die.
rights,
I don't want to be owned while I'm alive.
Okay, well, you can complain endlessly about that, or you can get on with the business of your life and improve it in measurable ways. Like, what do you get out of wringing your hands endlessly over the murder of 150 schoolgirls in bumfuck Egypt, where the fuck they died? I mean, come on, dude.
It's a symbol of American tyranny overseas, and that we shouldn't be at war with Iran. I mean, it's one example. I think it happens to be a very good one, but it's not necessarily like about the little girls. Although I would think that just that would be enough. If anybody,
I'm going to pull up and lose signal here in a moment, so I just want to ask you one thing real quick before I go, and I'll probably just listen from the YouTube channel. What would be more beneficial to the people around you? Would it be Skyjack Morgan spending 10 minutes of his time to pick up his local area, or another 5 hours talking about the tragedy of these murdered women? Because the elites are going to do whatever the fuck they're going to do anyway. And we're just going to have to suck it up until we can. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's a great question. The micro versus the macro. This is why I still do protests. That's why I still show up to things like protests. That's why I still I've done beach cleanups. I do all those things. When people ask you like, well, what would be better, you cleaning up the beach or you bitching about Donald Trump? Well, I could do both. And my question to you is like, which one are you doing? Are you doing either? Like, are you fucking how dare you criticize what I'm doing with my voice
Yeah.
when you're doing fucking nothing with it? And it's always coming from people who do nothing. It's always coming from when you're out there doing an animal rights protest, someone will be like, "Oh, how come you're not over there, rescuing animals then?" It's like, "Well, I do some of that. I have rescued animals. What have you done?" Like, it's always people that want to do these two colloquially arguments and attacks about your method versus the message and the argument. You want to go after the method, but it's lazy, right? It's super lazy
No.
because if you cared, then you would go and do
I'm
something.
empowering myself. I think that I think I've been recently empowered by choosing to focus solely on what I can actually affect with my limited abilities.
And what are you doing? What are you doing to help others?
To help others?
Yeah.
I'm trying to become I could tell you a situation that recently happened to me.
Well, Steve, you asked me, you said which would be better, me picking up trash for 5 hours or talking for 5 hours?
Indirectly. I want to answer that indirectly.
Okay.
What happened to me is a bunch of people come up to me in great need. I had no ability to serve them because I've just been sort of lackadaily. I've been sort of lollygagging in my life. I haven't really been taking responsibility for my finances and getting my shit in order. My body's starting to fall apart. I'm getting older. So instead of me just, taking that burden on myself, I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to double down on what I can actually influence in this world. My friend having diabetes in Peru, his wife having trouble with her labor, my friend Robert needing $4,000 because he lost his job because he got a phone ticket. I mean, there's so much, and this guy Skyjack who I owe money to because I
took make on a promise,
debt, and then I did. And you think that doesn't fuck with me? It does. Even though I think you're a vile person, I still owe you.
A deal's a deal, they say.
Who's going to benefit? Exactly. Who's going to benefit most from me losing a bunch of weight, getting active, like really taking charge of my life and becoming more social, more of an individualized person in the near future, or just the sort of guy who's like, well, whatever, well, I'll just keep throwing money at these people. Maybe they'll go.
Well, that's a good
away,
question.
Like
That's actually a good question, Steve. And I think it's a great question to ask. I will say that we have to ask these questions, like how can I benefit others, right? And I think that a lot of times it starts with saying, oh, I'm going to work out and be there for myself. A meditation is like that. You start out wanting to be there for yourself, calm down, figure out your own peace, to get some headspace, and it starts really quickly becoming about how you show up for others. And what I'm trying to do with this channel especially is try to encourage people and a few other things. I'm trying to build community and some other stuff, cure the loneliness epidemic and things like that. But what I'm really attempting to do is to get people to get the cognitive and conceptual tools to start questioning authority, challenging the status quo, and realizing that they can do something for others, because most people don't. You weren't here when I started this channel, but this channel started out about trying to get people who were already of the same mind to get into activism. I wanted people who were already vegans or social justice people to get into activism and actually get off the couch for an hour a week, because that's all it sometimes will take. It doesn't take a lot, but people like, well, what can I do? I can't do anything. I'm just one person. Well, it's all that's true, and those questions are so important. Well, can I spend my time better doing this type of activism versus this type of activism? Great questions, And I'll use a little anecdote. This guy, the former mayor of New York, decided he wanted to make the Times Square pedestrian only, and so he did it pedestrian only 2 days a week, and people bitched, they complained, it fucked up the traffic, and he was like, yeah, but look, tourists love it. We put out this shitty furniture, and people are like eating in cafes on in the middle of Times Square. It's amazing. And then he did it for 3 days a week, then he did it for 4 days a week, and then the argument became, we don't like this shitty furniture. Well, great. Let's have a conversation about the shitty furniture that we have. Let's get some better furniture for the pedestrian zone. And the argument starts changing. But what it first needed to do is somebody had to do something. You got to get up off the fucking couch and get involved. And then all those questions you're asking, they're perfectly valid, dude. Perfectly valid. But we got to start, and maybe it starts with you're working out, you're doing stuff, and I'm proud of you, man. I'm glad you quit smoking. You said, wonderful. All those are hard steps to take. Really hard. And I'm rooting for you. I am. I always wanted to be a cheerleader for people who want to help others.
I don't know. You've had a positive change on me. I did fuck you over, but I didn't want to, but I did, and you're gonna be fucked over until I get situated. But no, I've
been fucked over before, really Steve. It's not the end of the. You don't have to apologize to me. We all take risks in life. I sometimes.
But my fucking was very gentle and very soft, but unfortunately, it was because look, I mean, I'm sorry. That's all I'm trying to say. Look, my bad.
It's all right. Don't worry about things like that. How much was the bet?
But look,
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's the way it goes.
No. I'm not. That's just no. But it sucks. No, look, I don't think you're a good person. I think you've got a demon inside of you. I legitimately think it's in there. But do we all? Sure, yes, we all have that demon. We're all fucked in our own little certain ways, right? But
Uh-huh.
Still a little bit guilty.
Well, in the meantime, I'm rooting for you. Thank you so much for buying Melania Coin. I can't wait to see how much money you make off of it, and when you do, we can talk.
I'll be able to finish paying off your PC.
There you go. You finish paying off the PC. That'd be great.
Oh God. Oh man. Rough one.
When Melania Coin moons, we'll all be rich.
So, unless you got another caller, I'd like to pose another question.
Sure. I'm just afraid that you're gonna. But yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Oh, like what? Filibuster or make fun of you or?
No. That you were gonna cut out. You said you were gonna cut out, but go ahead.
I'm as good as it's gonna get. Is this okay?
Yeah, sounds okay. But in the meantime, everyone should like and subscribe, morningsky.live/PYB if you want to be a caller. And I want to know how much Melania Coin you bought. Thank you.
Yeah. What is you've got these hanger-ons in your community. I always found quite interesting. I realize that my position is lower than them now, but you've got like Crazy Jackdaw or a couple that contribute, but like they don't seem to give a fuck. It's kind of weird.
You're saying that the community what? A lot of those
they don't really step up.
Yes, a lot of them are channel members. That's all right. A lot of people are channel members, and I appreciate everyone who wants to be part of the community. It's not about like you're right. There's not. I don't make enough money off of this, but a growing channel, it happens, and there are people who take care of me, take care of the channel every time I do a stream. So I mean, I
took more care of you when I hated was shitting on you regularly. So that's a weird dynamic.
I suppose
somebody who hates you is like more invested in you continuing because I want your silly fucking ideas to spread. Like I want you to be the guy. I want you to be like the main guy of the DNC because you're so fucking easily triggered.
I'm not a Democrat, and
but I wish you were.
I'm not a Democrat, but thank you. I appreciate that. So did you have a question?
Yeah. Okay. The situation, this guy, I don't think it's Ryan Long. It's Ryan something or other. He was the guy that had the bomb thrown at him. Yeah. The fake bomb or whatever.
Jake Lang. 1 second. Yay. You see, Jackdaw cares.
She's a sweet pie.
Thank you so much, Crazy Jackdaw. See, Crazy Jackdaw always takes care of me. She's always supporting the channel.
She's sweet on you. Okay, so this guy, what he
I'm
sees,
sweet on her.
All right, from his perspective, what he's doing is defending what he considers to be a part of his property. That's what I firmly believe. He considers this society that we built a part of his property. It used to belong to some natives. We killed them, raped them, pushed them over to the fringes, gave them, a slice of whatever as reparations.
You ever see the picture of Jake Lang on at the Wailing Wall with the yarmulke kissing the wall? That's so much fun. I really love that picture. But go ahead, keep telling me about why. Yeah, it's good times.
And that's another thing for them as well, is those people see our civilization as a part of their property as well, right? And they all do things to what they think is going to be best for it, right?
Jake Lang is a grifter, but let me go ahead. Finish your thought. I want to know what you're going. Okay, so this royal we of white people came to this country, killed a bunch of other people. Now the country belongs to them somehow, and Jake Lang is afraid of what?
Okay, so if you took him as being an honest actor, you don't, which it's fine, you don't have to, but for the sake of this argument, assume he's an honest actor.
Let's
he wants to defend the country as a way that he sees it. You want the country to exist in a way that you see it, right? You're at odds, but where does the murder come in? Like, why is the murder? Why does this have to be like the thing that we do to each other to get our point across? Like, I don't want to kill Skyjack Morgan. I don't want to be murdered by Skyjack Morgan. These two things don't want to happen. Likely not going to happen, but there's a few potential futures where that happens. I don't want to be killed by Skyjack Morgan. I'd rather just laugh at his stupid bullshit online.
Okay, so you are familiar with Nazis, right? Like, you know what a Nazi is, and you know what, like, historically what they did, right?
Okay, yeah, let's go.
And and then neo-Nazis, you know what they do, right?
Vaguely, yes.
I don't know if you're ever in the punk scene, but neo-Nazis show up, they beat the shit out of people, they spit on people. I've been around white supremacists because of the punk scene. For some reason they show up. I don't know what the hell their thing is. They like to just get in fights. And they like this idea of murdering other people. So when that ideology kind of rears its head again, what are we supposed to do?
Okay, but I can see where they have gone off the rails when it comes to the violence, the murder, the oppression, the power politics, all of that stuff. I can say, yeah, well, that looks like that. There's dragons over there. Let's not do that. But then, why do I have to say that nothing they have is of value? When
good question. I'll answer it in just a second. Shaky Knob, thank you so much. Shaky Knob just put $10 in, and I am going to buy Melania Coin for each one of them. Says, stack some more Melania Coin, brother. Trump for Pope. Yes, you got it. More. Trump for Pope. I'm gonna get the Trump for Pope NFT with that $10. Can I get an NFT for $10 now? Because remember when those NFTs were like $200? I don't think they're worth that today. I think they're worth about $10. Like, should we go to OpenSea and see how much they cost now? And Honest Doubter, thank you for gifting a Skyjack Morgan membership. Sky City Rebels get plenty of extra content, including extra streams and all sorts of other shit. Thank you so much, on Honest Doubter. Thank you. And whoever got that, can I get some emojis in the chat for Shaky Knob, Crazy Jackdaw, on Honest Doubter, and whoever just got that gifted membership? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate you. I'm glad we're live right now. The reason why Nazism and fascism has to be nipped in the bud is because if you let it fester, it kills you. It kills everybody. It comes for us all. We've seen it. We've seen it again and again. And when people like Jake Lang start spouting that shit, you got to nip it in the bud, because we don't have time to listen to one. I'm not some fucking liberal that thinks that everybody should have a seat at the table. Oh, they're alt-right. They're just another perspective that we should hear out. You're a liberal.
Yeah,
you are the libtard.
Clearly holding these views.
You're making the libtard argument.
Racism. Oh my
You're
God.
making the libtard argument that, oh, we should listen to everybody. What's with all the murder? Why do you want to beat up Nazis? Oh, they're just another voice. They're just we need to protect their voice. Don't they need a seat at the table like every other marginalized community? The alt-right, they're just a marginalized community. No, they're Nazis that want to kill the rest of us. And that's always been the case. It's always been that way. They serve the rich and powerful. They hate everybody else. The further right wing you get, the more of that you see. That's always the way. And the far, far left has always been right. That we don't want your private property. We don't want to be private property. We don't want to be owned by anybody. We don't want anything to do with your rulers. The far left doesn't want capitalism. The far right wants to serve the rich and powerful and wants to kill everybody else. That's the spectrum. There's, of course, a bunch in between. But when you get the far right who wants to serve power and the state and kill everybody else who isn't serving power in the state, you need to nip that shit in the bud right away.
I can't make sense of this fucking spaghetti logic, Sky.
How is that? It's very linear. What is spaghetti about that? It's linear.
There's so many different parts in this fucking soup. It's hard to see what we're.
There aren't that many parts. Clearly. There's not that many parts. You got the right wing that serves power and wants to kill people.
Using trans ideology bullshit to pump their fucking stock price a little bit, and you would get on your hands and knees. Oh, Ben and Jerry's, please put it in deeper for me, please. Get out of my face.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, bro. How is it that we don't have the same knowledge base? We've been doing the same thing for.
I don't even know what Ben and Jerry's weird. What? That's a capitalist company trying to make money through advertising. If they think that their buyer base, that their consumer, if they think their consumer will react to whatever marketing scheme that they've concocted, that's up to them. It's got nothing to do with me, man. It's got fuck all to do with me. You know what does have something to do with me? People like Jake Lang saying that Muslims should all be killed. That's got something to do with me.
Well, I mean, you get enough Muslims in here, they're going to say the same thing about you. So that's
maybe. And you know what? That's fascism, and that shit needs to be nipped in the bud as well.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Fantastic. But you could see how I would make an argument as to saying we should probably not allow that threat to become what it is. But anyways,
what threat?
Dude, how does the NFL giving billions of dollars to BLM? How is that not just open leftism? I don't understand.
They are for-profit companies that think that their consumer base will respond positively by them making these contributions. That's got nothing to do with what we're talking about. You are divided because it's so easy for the oligarchs. It's so easy for the oligarchs to get you to get your panties up in a bunch, clench your little starfish about these weird social issues that have no bearing on it. What the fuck do I care what the NFL gives us? I hate the NFL anyway. We should abolish the NFL. What the fuck are we talking about? The NFL is an evil organization that's completely capitalist, is only there for the money, nothing else. Most of the people who are owners of those teams are evil motherfuckers, but they know that if they do the right marketing dance, that they can get these demographics to show up and buy jerseys and buy fucking toys and all the shit and just buy tickets if they can afford it. God, fuck it. If they can afford tickets, I don't know. But that's why they do that, Steve. That's all bullshit. It's all just lies. It doesn't matter.
Right-wing stuff. That's okay. So they're putting on the pastiche of leftism to continue their right-wing isms. Is that what you're saying?
They're doing the dance. That they think that the consumer, this is just capitalism. They do the dance so that consumers will react the way they want them to. And they know how they're going to react. Yeah. They could scare moms into buying Jif peanut butter by saying choosy moms choose Jif. Think about what that means. Choosy moms choose Jif. If you don't choose Jif peanut butter, you're not a choosy mom. Do you even fucking care about your kids? This is the type of shit they do. That's their whole thing. And so if they give money to BLM, fuck do I care? That's not leftism taking over.
All right. So, okay. All right. I don't know what to think about that. That's certainly a way to look at it that is a unique addition. I would ultimately agree with you on that.
Steve, if you said that, that I don't know, the government was taking all our money and giving it all to BLM, then I would be like, yeah, maybe there's something there, man. I don't know. There's some weird shit. If they're not going to give us the only reason the government should be taking money from us is to give us government services, but they're not. They're taking our money and they're bombing Iran. If they want to take my money, I want to see something in return, like every other transaction with money. Every other transaction with money, if I go to a lot lizard and I give her money, I'm going to want something in return, right?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
A bunch of bad stuff.
I don't give her money and not get anything back.
Just vibes. You give her money for vibes. Yeah.
Give her money for a wink.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. I get what you're. All right. Look. Yeah. I don't know.
And so these for-profit companies, they have to do a little bit of they got to do a little seduction to get you to give you your if tomorrow they found out that black people weren't watching the NFL, you think they gave a fuck about Bad Bunny? You think the NFL cares about Puerto Ricans? They don't give two shits. They know that Latinos aren't watching enough football. They're watching too much soccer. So let's put Bad Bunny in the fucking Super Bowl, and all these Latinos, and everyone will be talking about, and it'll divide us. Oh my God, he spoke Spanish, and all the Latinos will be. That's why they did it, to make money.
All right. I had a few more points. I think you might be more correct than you are wrong, and I think I'm incorrect. However, but
looks like my silly ideas are coming home to roost.
I don't know what that means. You can be coming to a different conclusion than I would if I've given enough thought. I would agree.
All right, well, now you are cutting out.
I just don't know why it's working, I guess. Oh, okay. So
why is it working? Why is it working? Because it's a. Why is it working? It's working because it's a well-oiled machine backed up by the United States government, and the oligarchs are in charge. The Epstein class are the same people that own the NFL teams. They're the same people. They're all just billionaire assholes who fleece Americans. That's the game. They're taking our money. And most of us are just handing it over because we'll fall for it. Like, my number one thing that I say on this channel is question authority, and that's part of it. If somebody says that, oh, Green Day is going to be on the front, they're going to open the Super Bowl. Green Day. Yeah, you know why? Because Gen Xers aren't watching football. Not because Green Day is anti-Trump and the NFL is anti-Trump. No, Gen Xers aren't watching football. You know how to get them to watch football? Green Day. Thank you so much for joining. If you haven't already, it sounds like Steve has his mic off. I'm going to put him out until he comes back. All right, good game. Yeah. Well, everybody, I hope you've bought Melania Coin. If you haven't bought Melania Coin, then are you a real Donald Trump believer? I don't think so. I don't think so. You need to buy it, all of it. You need to liquidate all of your assets. Go all in. If Trump is telling the truth about everything, you'll be wealthy. If he isn't, you'll have learned something very expensive. You'll learn a very expensive lesson. Please buy as much Melania Coin as possible. Trump's tariff war and economic chaos are genuinely accelerating conversations about the end of the U.S. dollar dominance. The petrodollar. This arrangement that has underwritten the American economic powerhouse since the 1970s. If the dollar weakens as reserve currency, what replaces it? Melania Coin. Trump says it'll be Bitcoin, crypto, American innovation. So if you believe him, Melania Coin is not a meme, folks. It's a hedge. Buy accordingly. It's time to buy Melania Coin. I want to know, did you buy it? Are you holding it? Please call in morningsky.live/PYB. It's pinned in the comments on YouTube. If you were watching on Kick or Twitch or Facebook, I see you. Thank you for being here. Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and Facebook, Twitch, and all of them. If you're on any of those other platforms, I didn't pin it in the chat, but morningsky.live/PYB for Pick Your Battles. Thank you. Or you can bring your own battle. Tell me why you love Donald Trump. I'd love to hear. I'd love it. Gonna cuddle? Yeah, we're gonna cuddle later. Don't you worry, Roots. We always end with a cuddle. Might as well call it Epstein Coin. Man, Epstein Coin. I told you already, Icarus. If you buy enough Melania Coin, it unlocks a higher echelon of coin called the Epstein Coin. And what's great about Epstein Coin, it collects all of the littler, smaller coins. It collects all of the younger coins. So if you buy an Epstein Coin, it's actually a collection of all of these little younger coins. It's pretty rad. You need to have like 1 million Melania coins in order to get the Epstein Coin. So be like me, liquidate everything, buy Melania Coin, do it now if you believe in the future of America. Do you believe in the future of America, Donald Trump's golden age? Then buy Melania Coin. The only thing I'm holding is my curse word. The only thing I'm holding is my curse word. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. On every morning, I do the #1 news reaction show on YouTube. It's a hoot. It's a hoot. I want to know, have you been scammed by the crypto gods? I want to know, are you participating in this amazing thing? You can't call it speculation when the house holds the deck, the chips, and the exit, baby. You know this is happening, man. The scam is that the issuer holds 80% plus of supply, launches on maximum political hype, sells into the spike before buyers can react, and then goes silent. That's not speculation. That's a pump and dump with a presidential podium. If anybody else had done it, they'd be in jail right now. If anybody, it seems illegal because it is. An illegal pump and dump scam. No. So cute that the left-wing lunatics continue to Epstein. Did you buy Melania Coin first name, last name? Please tell me. Please tell me how much Melania Coin you have. I don't believe that you are a Trump supporter unless you have Melania Coin. Because if you don't own Melania Coin, then you're calling Donald Trump a liar. That's it. Then you agree with me that Trump is a liar. Oh, you didn't? Then you don't believe. Then you don't believe. You're not a believer. You're not a Trump supporter. You're not a Trump supporter. So what are you even doing here? What are you doing here? You're not even a Trump supporter. If you don't own Melania Coin, you don't support Trump's vision for the future of America. You didn't invest in the #1 financial tool for the future of America's wealth. And if you don't do that, then I'm sorry. You're not ready. You're not ready for the future. You're not ready for the golden age. You're the reason why there's no golden age. You're the reason why we don't have a golden age yet. Melania going, spit on that thing. It's been a while since I thought about the Hawk Tua. Is Melania just the Hawk Tua girl? Well, I'm a bit sad I didn't invest in Bitcoin 10 years back or so. Well, now's your time, Glasswalker. Get in on Melania Coin. Dude didn't even get Trump sneakers. He's a rhino. If you didn't get Trump sneakers, you're a rhino. Trump sneakers are the only way I know real pedos from fake pedos. I mean, real Republicans from fake Republicans. That's the only way. It's same thing with like the hat. You got to have that USA hat now. The MAGA hat ain't enough. You got to get that USA hat, or else I can't tell who are the real chomos or the fake chomos. I got to know because we're living in a chomocracy. And man, I want to know if you got that Melania Coin, baby. You get the Melania Coin, then you buy the hat with Melania Coin. They accept. You could buy the hats with Melania. You could buy the sneakers with the Melania Coin. You could do it. You can do it. I'm listening to someone being sarcastic about crypto coins and insinuating that buying crypto is the way to go. I'm telling you, Donald Trump said so. Do you believe Donald Trump or not? If you believe that we're at war with Iran because of nuclear weapons, then you should be buying Melania Coin because he tells the truth. It's always the truth. It's legal because he made it legal, though. It's legal to pump and dump. For the issuer of the coin to hold 80% and then sell it right when it spikes and then get it dumped. Pump and dump scheme. Wow. It's legal, though. That's because he's the law and you're in order. Stay in order. Stay your place. Don't buy crypto demonic money. We're going to buy Melania, baby. It's Melania Coin. If you believe, if you're a Republican, you must not be a real Republican, Sid Life. You must not be a real magger. I thought you were a real magger. If you're not a real magger, I would understand your reluctance, your reluctance to invest. But I support the president and believe everything he says, and he said that this is the most important financial tool for the future of America's wealth. So I bought Melania Coin. I sold everything and bought Melania Coin. And then I used those coins to buy the Epstein coin, which is like a collection of younger coins. It's great. You ain't a real Christian unless you have the Trump Bible. Oh man, the Trump Bible is so good. So much better than the old Bible. The Trump Bible is the best Bible. It's the best. It's even got the old version of the Constitution in it. Man, it's so good. It's got the old 3/5 compromise in there. Man, it's so nice. Got the old Constitution where black people are only worth 3/5 of a white person. I love that shit. It's so nice. And Donald Trump's Bible. So good. I'm far right, bro. Then you should buy Melania Coin. If you're far right, buy Melania Coin. You're an independent. Oh no, one of those, huh? One of those. Whether I believe Trump or not is not going to change my mind about the scam of crypto. Knowing how many social media influencers are doing the pump and dump you blame Trump for. What do you mean? Donald Trump, you're saying that Donald Trump is no better than one of those slimy influencers? Is that what you're saying? You call yourself a supporter? You call yourself a Trump supporter? How dare you say something about our president? You don't respect the office. You know, say what you will about the man, but if you don't respect the office, you know, you're a disgrace to this country. You're a disgrace, first name, last name. Disgrace. A disgrace. How dare you compare Trump to one of these fly-by-night Johnny-come-lately guys? What are you talking about? Donald Trump always tells the truth, and he says that Melania Coin is the most important financial tool for the future of America's wealth. So don't tell me you believe Donald Trump, you rhino. I lost every penny I had in my name investing in Melania Coin, and now my wife wants a divorce. Oh, Steffelson, I'm sorry. You should call in and let me know how it all went out. You did it. You got a hodl, baby. It's going back up. I know it looks like a pump and dump scheme right now, but it's not. It's gonna moon. It's gonna go straight to the moon. I know it looks like the coin issuer dumped all the coins on the market at the height of the spike, right at the inauguration, but that's not what happened. Okay, that's just a fluke. I know that's what it looks like. It looks like Trump did the same thing he did with his university, his stakes, his charity, his casino. But that's not, it's not like that, man. It's not. Tell your wife Melania Coin is going to the moon. She just needs to stay with you a little bit longer. If she leaves you now, she won't reap the rewards, you know? You're investing in your future with her. Read the Trump Bible while wearing the golden shoes. Man, that's what I did, man. I bought my Melania Coin, and then I bought Trump Bible with it. I did it. He's a Sky City Rebel. He's a Sky City Rebel. Sid Life is. Yeah, I know. I'm just joking with Sid. You know, he knows. I'm voting for independent for both sides. F both sides. Totally agree. Both sides. I mean, fuck red and blue, that's for sure. Is the Trump Bible bundled with the art of the deal? That would be, man, not yet. That's in the future. Because they were published by two different publishers, you know. So a little hard to get these guys to work together, you know. But I think that if you buy the Trump Bible, you get the ebook. You get the ebook of Art of the Deal and How to Get Rich. Yeah. Atheism Psychotic Retard channel, the Chomo supporter. Man, I know. Donald Trump is you're right. They're Chomo supporters. You're right. People who support Donald Trump are Chomo supporters, and I don't believe that they love the Chomo stuff, but they don't really believe anything else he says, or else they would buy Melania Coin. They just side with the Chomos. That's why it's a chomocracy. Yeah, Melania can't speak English. I've heard her speak English. Have you seen the movie, the Melania movie, the greatest movie ever made? She's in the space now. She's in the space. My audio's a bit faster than my video. You got to reload the screen. It'll come back, I promise. Sometimes that happens. Well, past the 5th grade level. Well, I mean, she's from another country, bro. Didn't you see the movie? She came from another country. Just a touch. She came from another country to come all the way to this country to stand in really disgusting looking rooms screaming and criticizing people who are designing her clothing. That's what she does. That's her role in life, is to tell people how to make clothing for her. It's very important because she was a model and she has that vocabulary. You should watch. Kind of like the Clinton Foundation. That's a deep cut. The Clinton Foundation. We're going back 30 years now. Okay, 30 years ago, the Clinton Foundation, how quickly they closed their doors when she lost the election. Oh, that Clinton. So 2016. So 10 years ago, the Clinton Foundation. Cool. Did they have any crypto? Did they have a stake? Did they have a university? Did they have a casino? Did they have... What else did they have? Did they have an NFT collection? Did they do an NFT collection? Did they do meme coins? Did they have a fake charity? Did they target their own base in order to rip off their people? Did they have sneakers? Did they have the phone? Oh, man, the Trump phone, dude. That's my favorite one. I love... What is your favorite Trump scam? Please call in morningsky.live/PYB. Please call in and tell me what your favorite Trump scam is. Have you fallen for the Trump scam? I want to know about you. When does his next book come out? Bankrupt, Grifting 101. He'll never go bankrupt. His next book will be... No, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. You couldn't pay me to watch that movie. Oh, man, it's so good. It's so good. The last scene where she's got, like, all the photos, the last, like, it's like 5 minutes of just, like, a bunch of photography. People just... And what's great is that Brett Ratner, famous sexual deviant and best friend of Epstein, was the director. Like, you can't make this shit up. I don't have any relation or connection to Jeffrey Epstein. I just am friends with Brett Ratner, who was hand-selected to direct the movie Melania. It does not matter that there are hundreds of pictures of Brett Ratner on the Epstein Island. What the fuck? Brett fucking Ratner directed that shit. Brett fucking Ratner, bro. Remember he did X-Men Last Stand? So... It was great. Best X-Men movie, hot take. Last Stand. Melania, best movie of the year. I'm surprised it didn't win an Oscar. Art of the Deal as an ebook is great. Oh, nothing, be happy. That's it. It's going to be an ebook if you buy the Bible. Yeah. I'm referring to her husband not being able to speak English past a 5th grade level. Oh, hence his love of the uneducated. They understand him better. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, you know, he speaks it like a 5th grade. Well, it's going down. It's going down because Donald Trump, you know, he's got dementia. It's like it's sinking, you know. You ever known a guy with dementia? My dad has dementia. Talks just like Donald Trump. Except my dad's got a better sense of humor. Trump University was shut down for fraud. I know. And there's lots of people who pretty upset about that. Remember when he got caught stealing from his own charity? That was rad. But don't let those... Look at liberals. Listen, libtard. We can't let that deter us. Donald Trump always tells the truth. And that means we need to buy Melania Coin. Melania Coin is the most important financial tool of American wealth, the future of American wealth. Did I stutter? Oh, man, Trump, man, I've been to the Trump vineyard. I've been there. I'm not even joking. I've been there in Virginia. And there's like a big there's a T on the glasses. And back then you used to be able to go get like a free tasting in Virginia wines. Not Trump. You had to pay. And the Trump champagne wasn't bad. The Trump sparkling white wine was not bad at all. The other Trump wines were pretty shitty, but the Trump sparkling wasn't bad. Trump wine, I own lots of vineyards. I own a vineyard. It's so nice. It's so nice. I have a friend that works over in the in Mar-a-Lago. I've been to Mar-a-Lago a couple times. All these places are hideous, by the way. I don't know why does Trump have all this money and he just surrounds himself in hideous design? No crypto I'm aware of, but Bill had an intern female that he violated. Okay, the fuck do I care about Bill Clinton, motherfucker? I'm not a Democrat. Put him on trial. Oh, they did. Oh, they did put him on trial. It's called an impeachment. You want to put him on more trials. He also faced the music and let his lawsuits happen while he was in office. Donald Trump is being sued by the Central Park Five, the exonerated five, because he continues to dishonor their names. And he has called for their execution and hasn't apologized, even though they're innocent. So they're suing him. How come he hasn't shown up? He hasn't shown up. How come? Oh, I got a very busy schedule. Very busy schedule. At least Bill Clinton showed up to his fucking court dates, you know? At least when Paula Jones and them, when he got sued, he showed up. But hey, put him in jail. I don't care. Every president can go to jail for all I care. I ain't got no loyalties to a president, sucker. The reason why people say this shit, by the way, just so you know, the reason why people say this is that they're in a cult. They're in a cult, and they think that if you don't like Donald Trump, you must love Bill Clinton, and that's fucking crazy. Or that you love Hillary Clinton. You love the Clintons because you hate Donald Trump. No, not at all. The Clintons paved the way for this asshole. Barack Obama paved the way for this asshole. The War Powers Act has been expanded with every president. Executive power has been clawed into one column of our three-tier system. Constantly, more power going to the feds, to the executive branch. It's bullshit. We the people are represented by whom? Congress. They're the ones that are supposed to have the most power. Congress, and they have the least power now. Right now, they got the least power. Why? Well, because of Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump, Biden, and Trump. That's why. Because they keep doing it. The presidents keep on serving the next president rather than the people. And also the parties serve themselves rather than the people as well. Yeah. But thanks. Steve Bannon was one of the top people he was talking to with Peter Thiel. Yeah, man. Remember when he was hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein, trying to like untarnish his image, that Bannon was gonna get him on Dancing with the Stars or something and make him great. Amazing. Biden sucks. Yeah, Biden sucks. Yeah. Clintons. You're the one that brought up Clintons. I didn't bring up Clintons. You guys, did you buy the Clinton coin? Oh, that's right. There's no Clinton coin. But hey, Melania Coin is going to the moon, everybody, and I don't believe that you're a Trump supporter unless you own Melania Coin. Next time a Trump supporter tells you how great Donald Trump is, please tell them that they should own Melania Coin if they believe any of the shit that he says. Every time. That the pump and dump scheme was legal because he made it legal. He stole from his own supporters. That's it. She didn't use the White House for the coin. The coin used the White House for her. That's a great one, huh? She didn't use the White House for the coin. The coin used the White House for her. Melania made tons of money by selling pump and dump scheme. She scammed you, you suckers. Bannon is just a Mercer puppet. well, what are you going to do? Bannon came up with the idea of flood the zone with shit. They're like, oh, he's living rent-free in your head. No. They're paying lots of money. They're not living rent-free. The Trump family's not living rent-free. They're paying lots of money. They're paying lots of money to be in the news constantly. We need a ballroom. God, we need a ballroom. That's what we need. We need a ballroom, please. Well, I'm really proud of you. Not one person has admitted to buying Melania Coin. I want to know. I want to know how come you haven't, if you believe in him. The pump and dump scheme has been going for decades. Did you forget GameStop and AMC? GameStop was not a pump and dump. GameStop was capitalizing on already a bullshit thing called short selling. But hey, AMC, same thing. Those were not pump and dumps. A pump and dump is when the issuer of a coin holds on to 80% of the coins, and then when it spikes, dumps it And because the buyers have no chance of reacting that quickly, they make a bunch of money because they can artificially inflate the cost of a stupid coin at a time like an inauguration. And that's what they did. And even if it were true that pump and dump schemes have existed for so long, does that make it right? By the way, pump and dump schemes with actual financial tools like stock are illegal. You can't do it. It's against the law. Go to jail for it. Could go to jail for it. It's called insider trading. Yeah. Oh, you know what a pump and dump is. Yeah, man. Pump and dump is when you pump and then you dump. If you know what I mean. I think you do. I think you do. I've done more for humanity than Jesus Trump. Donald Trump thinks he's bigger than Jesus. Well, he's heavier than Jesus. The official U.S. Mint actually made a Clinton coin. A Clinton coin? The U.S. What? Really? Where's their Clinton coin? Did the U.S. Mint make a Clinton coin? No. The U.S. Mint has not issued a circulating legal tender coin like the presidential $1 series for Bill Clinton, as he was living when that series ended in 2016. However, the U.S. Mint has produced official William J. Clinton presidential bronze medal for both of his terms, which are popular collectible items, but not legal tender. Ah, cool. Not a coin. Not a coin. Thank you very much for your lies. Once again, you'll lie as much as you can. But if you really believed it, then why don't you own Melania Coin? But hey, you're going to be able to get a dollar with Donald Trump on your passport. Did you get your passport this year? If you're a real Trump supporter, you should renew your passport this year because it'll have his picture on it. It'll have his picture right on the right when you open it. Because we're living in Nazi Germany now. And the president wants his picture on your passport. And the only other presidents who are on the passport ever in the history of America are the Mount Rush. There's a picture of Mount Rushmore. It's not really pictures of the president. You know what I mean? It's just a drawing of Mount Rushmore. That's not really a photo of a president. But Donald Trump wants his face on your passport. It's straight up Saddam Hussein time. And he wants his face on the money, and he's going to get it. We're going to have Donald Trump coins. His face is also on the National Parks Pass. Great. Love it. He's not like Kim Jong-un at all. There's banners with his face hanging from the Department of Justice. That's not like Kim Jong-un at all. He's not like Fidel Castro at all. He's not like Joseph Stalin at all. He's not like Mao Zedong at all. He's not like Hitler at all. He's not like Mussolini at all. He's not like Franco at all. It's totally different. He's not like Saddam Hussein at all. Shut up. The 725 poorly educated calling other people broke. Oh, fuck me. 725 an hour? Love that shit. 725. Let's keep it there. How are you going to buy Melania Coin if you're only making 725? I mean, shit. If you make 725 an hour and gas costs $6.50 an hour, $6.50 a gallon, then you could buy a gallon of gasoline for an hour of work, have 75 cents left over to buy 7 Melania coins. You too, at minimum wage, can buy Melania Coin. Gas is only $6.50 a gallon. If you work for 1 hour at the federal minimum wage, you will have 75 cents left over after buying taxes. Damn it. No, you can't buy any Melania Coin. I'm sorry. Sorry, poors. I'm sorry, all you poors. You're going to have to sell your car. Sell your car and buy Melania Coin because it's the greatest coin in America. It is the number one most important financial tool for the future of America's wealth. That's what Donald Trump said. That's it. It only costs $100 billion tax dollars to get his face on everything, so ballroom needed. Man, we need a ballroom. You know what the thing is? If your face isn't on all the shit, nobody really wants to shoot you. People only want to shoot people that they got to look at all the fucking time. You know what I mean? When you like open up your wallet and there he is, you open up your passport, there he is, you go to the national parks and there he is, you go to Washington D.C. and his face is all over the place. No wonder people want to, makes perfect sense. Donald Trump is a leech. I know. The pump and dump scheme is definitely major leech vibes. Jim Young, did you buy Melania? Did you buy Melania coin? Please tell me you bought some Melania coin. Please call in morningsky.live/PYB. I want to hear your Melania coin story. I want to hear it. Please. I'm tired of the fake outrage from liberals. Sweet Havoc, did you buy Melania coin? Did you do it? Did you buy Melania coin, Sweet Havoc? I don't think you're a rhino if you don't own Melania coin. You clearly don't believe Donald Trump. So if you don't believe him on the Melania coin thing, why should I believe you when you say that we should believe him on the bombing Iran thing? It's all about nuclear weapons. There's no nuclear weapons. That was a lie. It's all about cocaine in Venezuela. No, it has nothing to do with cocaine. It has nothing to do with oil. It has everything to do with oil. It's everything to do with oil, idiots. Trump people hate following his crazy work. Yeah. Leech is new. Leech? Come on. Leach. Donald Trump's a leech. What are you going to do? He sucks us dry. Condoning assassins? No, I just understand them. Do you understand what that means? First name, last name. Do you understand what you understand the situation? If someone's face is all over the place, people go crazy. Yeah, that's it. Trump is here. Oh, Trump. Did you buy how much Melania coin do you think Trump holds in his wallet? How much? How much? Can you trade food stamps for Melania coin? Yes. Yes. Crypto markets like Liberty Financial, owned by Donald Trump and the Trump family business, they accept EBT now and all Snap. You can use Snap, EBT, all of that. You can use it. Yes, WIC. You can use WIC now. Buy Melania coin. Yeah, it's a great investment for your MAGA friends. I know that most of the MAGers are on food stamps. So yes, like and subscribe and find out more financial advice about Melania coin. This is a crypto channel now, everybody. We're all investing in Melania. I'm compelling. You sold your car and got Melania coin. Nice financial. You're welcome. You won't regret it. You are going to be so happy, bro. You're going to be happy. You're going to be rich. Call me when it moons. I want to know how much money you made. We're all going to be billionaires. We're going to be partying. All these fucking libtards, they're like, oh yeah, Melania coin is stupid. Oh yeah? Well, when I'm partying with all the other billionaires in the billionaire pleasure palace over at the White House, when I am making, I'm partying with the billionaires in the ballroom, all these suckers, you and me, Roots for us, we're going to be hanging out with the billionaires, with the Bezoses and the Zucker tits. We're going to be hanging out with Bees Nuts and Zucker tits and Elon Musk over in the ballroom when all these suckers are out there going, oh, I wish I bought Melania coin. They're going to wish they bought Melania coin. Oh, man, Cope Moore, Biden was a racist. Yeah, everyone knows Biden was a racist. So what? What is it with you and Biden? We're talking about crypto, buddy. Nobody likes Biden here. Everyone hates Biden, okay? Everyone always hated Biden. This is how everyone knows you're in a cult, Sweet Havoc. You don't like Donald Trump? Well, Biden was racist, though. What? What? Biden, though. I bet you anything that when Hitler was like putting the Jews on the boxcars, people were like, "Hey man, we gotta stop Hitler. He's putting Jews on boxcars." Yeah, but Hindenburg, the guy before Hitler, Hindenburg, he was mean to the French though. Hindenburg hated French people. Yeah, but But Hitler's literally putting Jews on boxcars right now. Yeah, but I mean Hindenburg, right? Hindenburg sucks, right? Yeah, okay, Hindenburg sucked, but Hitler's putting Jews on the boxcars. I mean, you want to do something about it? Nah, man, Hindenburg, right? Oh man, Hindenburg sucked. What? What does it matter if Hindenburg hated the French when they're putting people on boxcars? Oh yeah, gotta have that Venezuelan cocaine, man. I buy all my Venezuelan cocaine with Melania Coin. That's how you get Venezuelan cocaine. I know you're trying to say that Venezuelan cocaine, what's that? Venezuela isn't known for cocaine. Venezuela isn't a cocaine country. And I say to you, that's because you don't own Melania Coin. Only we Melania Coin Trump supporters, the real Trump supporters, only we get access to that sweet, good Venezuelan cocoa. That's what we get. We love that cocoa. We love that Coke Rock from Venezuela, and you can only get it if you own and use Melania Coin for every transaction. Thank you very much. It's going to the moon. Thank you. Thank you. John Moore, research the first time the U.S. met Islamic people. They attacked us. Oh, my God, they did? How far back do you want to go? How far back do you want to go? What have we done in the last 50 years? I love when people say stupid shit like that. Trump posted a picture of Obama as a chimpanzee. He did do that, and his wife, too. And his wife. His husband, his Obama and his wife. That's what he did. But every time you say something about Melania, they're like, how dare you? How dare you? TDS, Teflon Don, do you, how much, I know Teflon Don, how much Melania Coin you got? How much you got in the wallet? How much do you have? Donald Trump said that Melania Coin is the most important financial tool of America's future wealth. So how much do you own? How much you got? Teflon Don, are you a real Trump supporter? Who really wants to party with Zucky? Everybody. Why do you think I bought the Melania Coin? I bought Melania Coin so that I can party with Zuckertits and Bezos and Elon Musk. I love those guys, man. Those guys are real men. That's what you don't get, Rackster. Rackster, if that's your real name. Rackster. This is what you don't get. Now, let me tell you. Real men are like Elon Musk, Zuckerberg, and Bezos. Those are real men. People like Donald Trump, that's a real man. I know. He's got really swollen ankles. His little penis doesn't work. He has to pay for sex. He's got more makeup on than a drag queen. But he's a real man. You better shut your fucking mouth. I know he had scalp reduction surgery, a lot of gender-affirming care, but fuck you. Okay? Elon Musk, he's had a lot of gender-affirming care. He had hair plugs and a jaw implant and teeth implants and face. He's got that plastic face stuff, and then he also got a penis implant. He's a real man. That's what real men do, okay? That's a real man thing. Real men get penis implants, okay? Real men make every woman that they sleep with sign an NDA. That's normal, okay? That's real man shit. You understand? Real men get women to sign NDAs like Donald Trump, Zuckerberg, Bezos, and who's the other? Elon Musk. Those guys, they get their women to sign NDAs before sleeping with them. And you know what? That's what a real man does, okay? That's a real man. So stop it with your beta cock libtard shit and buy Melania Coin. That's the problem. Your brain is fried. Yes. Rackster. I want to party with Zucky every day. Liberals, yeah, you probably smoke a joint with a liberal. But they still stand in the way of real change, so. You can't get Venezuelan cocaine unless you have Melania Coin. Everybody knows that. No, no, no. The way it works is this, Martin Felix. If you buy enough Melania Coin or Trump Coin, doesn't matter which one you buy, but you got to buy a lot of them. Once you get 1 million Melania Coins, it unlocks one Epstein coin. And one Epstein coin is a collection of all the little coins. All like the younger coins are all under the one coin. So it's like an unlock, right? It's the gamification of crypto. It's really groundbreaking. That's how Melania Coin works. You didn't know that? You got to buy 1 million. I can't blame you for not knowing. Not everyone knows. How much money is getting dumped in Dubai from all that Venezuelan oil we stole? Oh. I don't care if it's not Melania Coin. By money, you mean Melania Coin? We're going to buy more missiles with Melania Coin. Donald Trump said today, we have dropped so many bombs and missiles to obliterate and bring them back to the Stone Age in Iran. But we have doubled the missiles and bombs now. Even though we bought none. You're surprised all my neo right-wing friends don't endorse Biden? Dude was all about hate. For some reason, they endorsed Trump. Yeah, why didn't they? He was all about hate and deportations. Why didn't they endorse him? I thought they liked him. Yeah, the problem is, Rackster, is that neither Bernie nor AOC have a coin. They just don't understand the future. How many coins did you buy of Melania, Rackstar? Please tell me. Nah, the Dems don't have a coin. No, suckers. Fucking libtards. They don't have a coin. Do you have a coin? Then you don't believe in America's future. If you aren't buying Melania Coin, you do not believe in America's future. That's it. Rackster, how much do you own? Rackster, it's an easy question, Rackster. You came into the stream. You're throwing shit like a little monkey. You want to throw shit like a little monkey? Answer it. It's a simple question. How much Melania Coin do you own? I already told you how much I own. Oh, right. Yeah, simping on Skyjack. Why are you simping for Donald Trump? You don't even know me. You don't even know Donald Trump. Shilly Baby and I, we go way back. We've been hanging out. We go back like car seats, man. Shilly Baby and me, we go way back. We know each other back in elementary school. We got each other's backs. The question is, would Donald Trump recognize you if he walked into a room? And if not, why are you holding buckets of his jizz? Why are you holding buckets of Donald Trump's jizz if you don't know him and he don't know you? You fucking sucker. And how come you haven't bought any Melania Coin? Is there a discount on Melania Coin if you buy it with your Trump phone? The answer is yes, but there's a small complication. If you want the discount, the Trump phone discount on the Melania Coin, you're going to have to pick yourself up a T-Mobile phone, paint it gold, and then buy it in the crypto exchange on a T-Mobile phone. I know it's a workaround right now because the Trump family still hasn't delivered even one phone, but I'm sure Rackster probably bought all the phones. That's why. Rackster 10 bought all the phones. So there just aren't enough Trump phones to go around is the problem. Yeah. Sipping for a rapist. Yep. Did you ever actually get the shoes? Dude, I own 6 pair. Are you kidding me? I own all of them. You made the coins. Rackster made the coins. Great, Rackster. Good for you. Yeah, how much do you own? So you dumped 80% on the inauguration? Was that you? You did the pump dump? Yeah, I spray paint it, Smoking. Smoking, how much Melania Coin do you own? You got two Trump steaks in the freezer you're saving for when you get reelected a third time in a 50 state landslide? Man, landslide. 1% landslide? Oh, my God. He won by 1%. Landslide. Landslide. I'll dump my Trump and raise you a Melania. Man, I'm telling you, Trump coin, thing is, Trump's going to die. And Trump coin's got no future. Melania Coin, she'll be around for another 30 years. That shit is going to go to the moon, baby. It's going to the moon. It's time. I only wear 12s. I wear 12s. So, 12 and a half really, but like I can fit into a 12. I can't wear running shoes that are 12s, but I can 12 and a half. All right. 12 and a half. I don't think they came in that size. Smoking Blondie, welcome to the show. How much Melania Coin did you buy? And how much money have you made? All of it. Nice. Nice. So you lost a little bit, but you got to hold on.
Yeah, I've only lost a couple million.
No, it looks like I know, right? But you didn't lose it. It's an investment. You got to ride the wave. You got to buy the dip. You got to buy the dip.
Yep, for sure.
That's what Don Jr. said. You got to buy the dip. And so he said, you saw him, right? He went like this. Buy the dip.
Supporting that habit.
You got to, man. That's why Don Jr. is always high on that Venezuelan marching powder.
Yeah, only the best comes from Venezuela.
You can only buy it with Melania Coin.
Oh, that's the trick.
That's the trick. You can't get it's a very tight supply. You cannot get Venezuelan Coke Rock if you don't have. Yeah. Oh, Hunter supplied JR with Coke. No. Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden? What's Hunter Biden? He's a painter, bro. If Hunter Biden's not doing drugs, man, I'm proud of him.
Hunter Biden was getting that shitty Colombian stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing that crack cocaine. I mean, he was doing that crack rock. Venezuelan, you got to use the Melania Coin to get it. So it's harder to come by,
Yeah, few and far between. It's almost never heard of.
It's so funny that, like, I love the Hunter Biden thing because, like, Hunter Biden's brother died. He has this high-pressure life. He's got to just live up to his father and all this bullshit. He's a drug addict.
Not only that, he was a law professor. He's an attorney. He is
a lot going on.
Well educated to hold the positions that he's held. I'm not defending nepotism at all.
No, fuck him.
But what does Don Jr. or dumbass Eric bring to the table?
It's funny. Did you see the interview with Andrew Callahan and Donald Trump Jr.? No, I'm sorry, with Hunter Biden. Like, I was like, Hunter Biden sucks. And then I saw the interview. I'm like, actually, I don't think he's that bad.
I saw the interview with Sean Ryan with Hunter Biden. And
yeah,
first of all, I was like, holy shit, he's going to take a lot of heat for having Hunter Biden on. But I actually gained a lot of respect for Hunter after that interview.
Hunter Biden, you know what I respect about him? He doesn't get his women to sign NDAs before he fucks them.
Right. Right.
I got respect for guys that don't make women sign NDAs before they show them their penises.
Well, I also give respect to dudes who don't rape children.
Yeah, I like that too. I like guys that don't rape children. So I'm Team Hunter on this one.
And if he's paying for his sex, more power to him. At least he's paying them.
Wait, what about I respect if it's Don Jr. versus Hunter. Don Jr. literally pays people to take him out to kill large caged animals on these nature preserves. Like they goes on these safaris to kill lions and giraffes and shit. He's one of those guys. Rhinos. Yeah, like they can't escape. Like they're in an area that they can't really go, and then they drive up and they shoot them.
Yeah, so manly.
I'll take Hunter's life over Don Jr.'s any day. I'm pro Hunter.
100%. And a lot of people don't talk about how Don Jr. didn't speak to his father for almost a decade after he physically assaulted his mother. And they only started talking because Trump decided to run for the presidency. And I'm guessing they paid Don Jr. to reconcile with his father. And
my
no
favorite
one
part
talks about that.
Yeah, my favorite part of that story is the Kimberly Guilfoyle. Like she knows where all the bodies are buried. She's been in so many conversations, and they made her ambassador to Greece.
Gross.
Get out of here. Go have fun.
Yeah.
Like, what a great retirement package.
Oh yeah, we hate Gavin Newsom, but I'm gonna date his ex-wife.
Date his ex-wife. Give her an awesome job.
Yep.
The best is yet to come.
She's so weird.
Oh, she got that Mar-a-Lago face now. She doesn't look like she used to.
I know. She was beautiful before she fell to the gross, disgusting
They all
side.
were. I mean, Christy Nome.
Oh yeah. one of my songs with a video I clipped together of Christy, what she used to look like, what she looks like now. It's called Princess of Kerosene. She was beautiful before she started cutting her face up, and now, holy crap, dude.
I don't know. All the guys do it too. Everyone talks about the women, but those close-ups of Marco Rubio where he's got you could see his hair plugs, and Levitt, you saw all the needle marks in her lips, which is fine. Like, again, do what you want to do, but it's so weird because that's gender affirming care. All of that's gender affirming care. And this is a creepy group that's completely against gender affirming care. But Donald Trump has had liposuction, and he had his scalp reduced, and he had veneers, and he puts on makeup. Like, that's all gender affirming care.
Well, do what you want to yourself, but don't be an evil pedophile who insults other people for what they look like when you're doing shit to alter what you
Quiet,
look
piggy.
like. Yeah.
Sorry, I've never said that to anybody. Did it work?
No. It's
Quiet, piggy.
He would never say that to a man.
I wouldn't say it to a man. I wouldn't say it to any quiet piggy. Who the fuck talks like that to anybody? It's crazy. I know what you mean. I get what you mean. He would never say it to a man. But why would you say it to a woman? Like, that's the thing. Like, you wouldn't fucking say it to your dog. Quiet piggy.
I'm guessing that reporter, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing she's a woman of color because he speaks to women of color completely different. He speaks to all women horribly.
Who did he say quiet piggy to?
I can't remember the reporter's name, but I'm pretty sure she's a woman of color.
Catherine Lucy was her name. I'm going to look her up real fast to get a picture of Catherine Lucy. It looks like, nope, she's a white girl, but I think, hold on a second, you're going to love this. She is not even... What the hell? This is Catherine. All right, hold on. Let me share the screen. Catherine Lucy. This is what she looks like. Let me try to get a picture up so that everyone can see what she looks like.
Oh my gosh.
She's just a skinny white girl. Like,
what a dick.
Totally. White House correspondence for Bloomberg News. She's just a thin white woman, normal, plain Jane. Although it looks like she's got a little spice. Look at her nails. Looks pretty cool. I like her fingernails. Little spice. Little bit.
Well, the way she held her own, I could tell you she had spice.
I mean, this is so funny to me. This is who he called Piggy?
Well, and I keep wondering, why do these media, why do they keep putting women face to face with him instead of a man? Like the 60 Minutes interview.
Oh, they know that he's gonna be meaner to them. Hold on a second. Hold on. He did it to Megyn Kelly too. Yeah, he hates women. He hates women. He's the first gay president. Hold on one second. Doug Harding says, "Wow, wow, wow, Democrats." Well, no one on screen right now is a Democrat, Doug. But Doug, how much Melania Coin did you buy? That's the question, Doug. And if you don't have any Melania Coin, I know that you don't actually believe in Donald Trump's America. So that's it. That's it. John Boehner doesn't get any orange credit anymore. I know. Remember John Boehner? Holy shit! You're totally right, Chris. But you're right. They put him up against women. Have you seen that there's this creator? She's a little bit, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's a little unfair what she does, but it's called Manthropology. Have you seen her? So she's a creator, and she goes and she talks to men, and she just asks like very simple questions, and the guys are always like real pervy and gross to her, and so I feel like it's a little unfair. But then she'll show like this is what guys, if there's a woman behind because she's in front of the camera, right, with the mic, and she says if there's a man behind the camera holding the camera, the men that she interviews are way politer. Yeah, they could say pervy stuff, but they're way politer. And if a woman is behind the camera, they get real handsy. They touch her. They're always touching her while she's asking questions.
Creepy.
Very gross. And the guys are like so disgusting and overly sexual when there's another woman there. But if there's a man behind the camera, almost never.
Holy cow.
And the reason why I bring it up is because I think that's what's happening in this dynamic where they always have women interview Donald Trump. Always. You know, because they want the clippable meme, right? They want, because even Fox News does it, right? They love to have Donald Trump say some crazy shit that people are going to click. They know that he's only going to act like that when they put a woman out there. You know, Brett Baer is not going to bring out the Trump that gets the clicks.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
I also think that journalism is falling. They don't push back, and if they do, that reporter disappears. They're no longer part of the press corps allowed at the White House, or so they're either worried about their jobs, and that's why they don't push back.
Well, sure, there's a chilling effect. They might lose their jobs. Although even if they don't lose their jobs, their bosses, you know the score. If you ever work for somebody, you know the score. You don't want your boss to get sued for $16 billion. Even if it's bullshit, even if they're not going to, it's kind of like in the restaurant business, you don't really want a 1-star Yelp review. You know, you want to try to not get to that point, right? You don't want, because you know your boss is going to be a bitch about it. You know you're going to get a fucking 1-star. If you get a 1-star, you're going to have to hear about it and then tell them what happened and write a statement and all these things. So you try to fix it, right?
Right.
You don't want to get in trouble. And that's what I think these guys. Did you see Jon Stewart's thing on Monday yesterday? He talked about how like the press, right? They're supposed to be kind of like the ones that help us make sense of this and try to like, and yet they're all just asking him these ridiculously stupid, no follow up on the missiles question, no follow up on the war. It's just they let him say whatever he wants, and then they're like, "Mr. Trump, thank you so much for," it's just so ridiculous. It's hideous.
Yes, and it's disappointing because, we sit back and we're watching these interviews and we're like, why is he allowed to move on? I would be yelling my question over and over again, or framing the question to where there was no back out.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about where he says the question that they asked with no backup with no follow-up was the question about the missiles, right? Because there's been reporting now that because America has dropped a bunch of bombs on Iran and we haven't bought any new ones, and we haven't made any because we don't actually make them, right? We buy them from like Boeing and shit. So it's easy to track how many bombs we got. And so it looks like we've spent a great deal of our arsenal in Iran. And the question is are we worried about our arsenal being depleted because like you haven't spent any money buying more bombs, and like you need congressional approval to get more bombs. So, because he doesn't want to go to Congress, right? He doesn't want to go to Congress because he doesn't want to admit that it's a war and that because he doesn't want to admit that he's breaking the law.
Right.
And so when he said, no, we actually have more bombs than we used to. We have double the bombs that we had before. And that was his answer. And it doesn't make any fucking sense.
No.
It makes no sense, like, even as it comes out of it, like, right then and there, it makes no sense, even to, like, neophyte nobodies. And yet the press asks no follow-up.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I work for one of my clients. I work for Saab US. And, of course, we are only a DoD they're only a DoD contractor. I know how everything is tracked, and there is no way we don't know what's there.
They're publicly traded. They're publicly traded companies. We know we could follow the money. Like,
to the penny.
To the penny. If and there's people who do it for a living. They just watch that. So, like, if somebody's watching McDonnell Douglas and there's not some big order of things that cost exactly what bombs cost, we know that we aren't replenishing our arsenal, which is fine by me, but it's fucking weird. So it's like, it's just very weird. If a foreign asset had become president of the United States, that's what you would do. You would get us in a bullshit war, deplete our arsenal so that we can't defend ourselves against anybody else. And that if anything else pops off, like in Taiwan, what the fuck are we going to do about it?
Yeah. No, it is exactly. It also, people have been believing his lies, like MAGA morons, all these years, believe everything that comes out of his mouth. So it would make it even easier to be a foreign asset and work for the other side.
Absolutely. And this is the thing, though. The reason why I think that this topic is so funny with the Melania coin is because, like, what you just said, like, these MAGA morons believe everything he said, but they don't. They don't.
They can't.
If they did, they would buy Melania coin.
Right.
They don't actually believe it. They just love him. They're fucking Nazis. This is no different than Hitlerism. When I lived in Germany and I knew some older Germans, and I was like, what the hell? Why? And they're like, well, in the beginning, most people, because they were, probably teenagers when the war happened, so they remember the war. And I'm like, what did your parents say? Like, what was the deal when all this political shit was going on? They're like, well, my parents, no one actually believed he would do half the shit he was saying. And I'm like, and now that I'm here in 2026, it's the same shit, man. They're like, no one believes he's going to do half the shit that he says. That's the same thing they said about Hitler.
I think these people are weak-minded, and, well, some of them are weak-minded where they want a daddy to tell them what to do, and they like that. But then there are the other people who agree with him, who are racist, who genuinely enjoy a fascist, authoritarian, regime to take care of the people they see as less than them, who are doing better than they are. This all started with a black man being in the White House and people not being able to handle that, publicly seeing a black man doing better than they were.
Well, that's how Donald Trump got involved, is because he said that the black man in office was not born in the United States and therefore an illegitimate president. And they got all behind. I don't think anybody believed that shit. They just loved that. They just love that vibe. It's all about the vibes. It's all about the vibes.
And the birthright citizenship, trying to overturn that has to do with Obama as well. Because if they can't secure the fact that he wasn't born.
Yeah, but he did have a birth certificate. I remember you could buy mugs with his birth certificate on it. Yeah.
His
the birther movement.
Was an American citizen.
He's born in Hawaii.
I don't understand.
He had birthright citizenship. MAGA would
It's
buy
crazy.
used Melania thongs. Yeah, MAGA would buy used Melania thongs, but they won't buy Melania Coin. Why not? Melania Coin is the future. Joyous777 says, yes, Blondie, if you got it, you hit it right on the nail. You hit it right on the nail. It's because someone else is doing better of a different race. Therefore, the jealousy and the hate comes out. There you go. There you go. Thank you for being a channel member, Joyous777. That's his grift. Obama and any an American natives aren't native because they have light hair and like he doesn't. He's already said like Native Americans wouldn't be. He hates Native Americans. Have you ever seen how he doesn't think that Native Americans should have casinos. And he's like, they don't look Native American to me. And he's like, well, thank God you're not the guy deciding who's Native American, sir. Like. They don't look Indian to me. That's all there is. They don't look Indian to me. That's all. Fucking crazy. They said he was American. He seems like an American. I'll trust that he's American. Obama was definitely American. That's all there is to it. I think he liked America more than Donald Trump too. Oh, we lost Smokin' Blondie, but that's okay. I was about to say goodbye anyway. Smokin' Blondie is out. Thank you all for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Illegitimate non-carborundum. Don't let the bastards grind you down. And don't forget to buy Melania Coin. It is the most important financial tool for the future wealth of America. Thank you all for being here. If you're not already, that's okay. I got to go. It's time to go anyway. We got to do the gaming stream in 2 hours. Thank you, all of you, so much. We're going to play Signalis tonight on the gaming stream. If you want to just hang out and play and do some gaming streaming in a couple hours. And in the meantime, I think you're amazing. I think you're beautiful. I think you're wonderful. And please become a channel member. Please subscribe. But Sky City Rebels, we do private streams. We do stuff. We're trying to build dignity-based resistance with the community. So I really appreciate that. They were mad at his birth certificate. Said certificate of live birth. Yeah, Washington birth certificates say that too. Yeah, certificate of live birth. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's been crazy. Shilly baby. Shilly baby, thanks for hanging out with us today. My tea's gone cold, and I wonder why I got out of bed at all. Just like people doing a look Jewish. Yeah, people don't look Jewish. It's just a whiter privilege than regular white privilege. Yeah, they don't look Jewish. They don't look Indian. They don't look that way. Thank you, Shilly baby. Hopefully, I'll see you at the Morning Sky Show. Morning Sky Show is the #1 news reaction show on YouTube. It is so much fun to hang out and react to the news with you on the mornings. It really is great. So if you'll tune into the Morning Sky Show... Thank you. Yeah, I love it too. I love doing it. I do it every morning. We're going to do it tomorrow. So tonight we'll do a stream for gaming. Tomorrow there will be no gaming stream. We're going to kind of take it easy tomorrow because I have my book club. I'm building community. It only happens once a month, and it's on a Wednesday. So tomorrow we're still going to do the Morning Sky Show, but not all the other streams. So thank you. New sub. Thank you. Check it out, please, Shilly baby. I'd love to see you more here. You're a treat. You're a good find. A good pull out of the crazy chaotic maelstrom of the walk by traffic on YouTube. I see you're watching on the vertical stream. We're doing Horizi as well. We're doing Verdi and Horizi because some people like to listen to me in the background, and sometimes the vertical stream doesn't do background. So thanks, guys. Thanks, Shilly baby. All right, appreciate you guys. Illegitimate non-carborundum. Don't let the bastards grind you down because I need you. We need each other. The animals need us most of all. And Godspeed, rebels. Godspeed. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so friggin' much.